Okay, dokie. Let's see if that works any better. Which means I also gotta reset all my shit. God damn it, Twitch. Or do I not? Yeah, it did. Just put in the title for the third goddamn time. Okay, now we're finally back. Now we can finally play the stupid game. And we're not hemorrhaging frames. I'm gonna run a virus scan after this. Alright, when we last left when we last left off, I don't know, but Akundayo is dying. To the journal. Okay, what was I doing? That's just upgrading stuff. Loyal server, it's 10 leaders, and that's a call council. Yeah, that's a passive one. Add 5 regions. Increase the ranks, all passive. 160 days of downtime, I guess. Lawbringer. Dragon, the dwarven weapon is from the Divid map. Lawbringer is divided into 3 parts, sold to different merchants. The pieces must be reclaimed. Iron pieces are back at the blacksmith. Lawbringer is almost ready, but someone stole it again. The blacksmith is bandaged from Thornfjord. Must go down there and find the thieves and cover his armor. That says it's done, though. That does not look done, though. Oh, that's my active quest, wouldn't it be? No. Yes? That's the quest done thing. Can I get Lawbringer? That's a blessed path. What level are we? 10. That's just basic stuff. That's a dog. Okay, so we're just exploring, I suppose. How y'all doing tonight? You having a good tonight? Monday. It's Monday. Okay, so that has a thing on it. Let's go there. No, deep. Yeah, I think we just finished taking it to him, which is why it's posted there for like, hey, this is, yeah, there you go. This is the last thing you did. It's been updated. Go.
May we have a moment of respite?
I gotta go back home and rest up my ranger before he dies for real. These completed ones? Yes, those are all completed ones. I got very scared for a minute. Projects! Restoration of the Bronze Shield Fortress. Pay tribute to the land's long-lost dwarven settlers. Begin restoration of Old Bronze Shield Fortress. The section of the Road to Shields. Insufficient funds. Fantastic. I don't think I have anybody available, though. That's a lot of projects, though. High Society Weddings. Yeah, you're already doing something. So everything deletes itself at the beginning of the next month, which it almost is when it comes to events. You can be done anytime soon? Nope. Okay. No. Five days. I might be able to make that one. Okay, so let's go back to the castle and wait 5 days. And hope that this month, mysteriously, for some reason, will get up to like 34 days. It's possible. It could happen. You never know. Stranger things have approached. Why is it still giving me your frames dropped when it says I've dropped 0%? Game, please, come on.
We should move.
So we gotta go rest for Kundeo. Now he should be all nice and happy and healthy. Yep. And we'll go wait for stuff to do. God damn it. The traveler, it's at the castle. Hey, I'm at there already. I thought it was going to be another event that would pop up, and then I didn't. Oh, the Tiefling chick. Okay. This is DLC stuff. Unusual petitioner approaches you, a Tiefling girl who appears to be a foreigner from the south. She makes a courtly bow as her face betrays a coy smile. Greetings to the ruler of these lands. My name is Kaesi. I'm going to pronounce that Kaesi because that comes off as Kaesi to me, and Kaesi sounds cool. I come from the lands of Kadira. A special wind, the opportunity, and a hidden treasure. The opportunity, the wind. The special wind, the wind of opportunity. I missed like 3 entire words. And hidden treasure has brought me to these lands. The Tiefling waves are tale and excitement. And without all the polite words, here's what I was going to say. I know the location of ancient treasure, and I'm asking for the Baron's help to reach it and share the loot. What kind of treasury? The remains of an ancient Talon settlement destroyed long ago by the forces of nature. My friends across the ancient force of nature? Isn't that a... I mean, they pissed off druids or just, like, goblins and shit? My friends came across an ancient chronicle that referred to the settlement. I managed to look at the ruins, but they couldn't get inside. Being too afraid, these lands are dangerous. Dangerous. Why don't you go there yourself? Friends of the place said it was filled with monsters and wild animals. I shouldn't be going there all alone. Besides, it would be a wrong not to tell the ruler of a treasure found in his lands. Have I been adventuring wrong in D&D this entire time? Are we supposed to go tell, like, lords and ladies, hey, I found this, can I have your blessing to go loot it? Now, I'm pretty sure the average adventuring party hears a rumor, goes out, grabs it all, pawns it, and lives happy. Must discuss divided loot before we proceed. The girl nods. Of course, truth be told, I'm only interested in one thing, the artifact called the Disc of the Eclipse, which is supposed to be in this treasury. If my informants are not mistaken, I claim no right to the rest of the loot, but who knows, perhaps the Baron will have an overwhelming desire to reward their helpful assistant. I like adventures! The Tiefling bows again, tracing patterns over the floor with her tail. In that case, I'll take my leave. There's no Mayan there, but it works anyways. And prepare for the expedition. I've already rented a house in your wonderful city. The Baron is welcome to visit anytime when you're ready to discuss our plans. Cool, let's go. We've got something to do next month. And I get a free magic thing. Yay, DLC! Amiri wants to talk. Okay. Amiri is the barbarian, right? Yes. With a very stiff cloak. Amiri looks unusually grim today. Listen, we need to talk, and not in front of here, remember. After the council ends, come to the tavern. It's about my tribe, my old one from before. Guest. I want to get this thing out of the way before I start, There we go. Now we got 2 things going up. Fugitive from Pitax. We're in a prisoner from Pitax, an elf convicted as the leader of a dangerous gang is hiding in the Baron. Everybody's courts are not known to be beacons of justice. The Grand Diplomat, unable to shed light on this shady case, decided that inaction was the wisest course and threatened a harsh punishment for any investigator from Pitax who would trespass in the Barony's lands. Yeah, stability and apparently relations? Pitax likes that we said get fucked? Okay. I wonder how long you've been live because Twitch had me on your hosted page this whole time. It did that to me initially when I loaded up it to change the title. Oh well. I'm a Flanker's a cool bro. You should go follow him. He's a nice British chap. That doesn't have the bad one, the bad accent. Oh God, Cockney accents make my ears bleed. Ugh. He's nice. Wolves are breeding at a surprising rate. The local forests are full of ravenous beasts, and there's not enough quarry to feed them all. Starving wolves howl at night and gather into packs that attack the villages. The region ooh, I got 2 triumphs in a row. For those of you who don't know, and if my memory serves right, triumphs are better than successes, and they give you much stuff. Good RNG. Yay. How you doing tonight, Mayo? Happy weekday. Week. It's the week. Nobody can tell me that Monday is not the start of the week. Screw Sunday. It comes after the end of the week, after you're exhausted and need stuff. Like Jesus. The Ranger recruited people for a hunt. Our Pathfinders tracked the wolves in their lairs and killed them all. Turns out that the bloodthirsty warg had formed a whole wolf army. His head and skin would make a fine direction for the town hall, and he's already a symbol of pride of the people. Heck yeah. And now we can go protect the... No, we can't. Now we can go organize a wedding, I guess. Okay. And those are all being done. 4 days. 4, 14. And the projects are what? But aesthetic stability, yada, 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 reduced by 10. That's good. 7 days and 4 days. It's a shame I'm not going to be able to get the hero. But, you know, not all adventurers get recognition, and adventure is its own reward. Look, he's not... The Tiefling said, what kind of adventure would she be if she didn't come to the Lord to tell them that a treasure was in the land? Well, my blessing to this punk-ass paladin is, hey, you don't have to come with me with the loot. Keep it. There we go. Good. Yeah! Fuck the paladin. I'm the only paladin my needs. Harumph. Now, let's go to the inn and see what Amiri wanted. What do we got here? Ring of Protection +2. I thought the +1 ones were the bronzy color. Shit. I may have fucked up in the last campaign. I still beat it, though. By the hair of my chinny chin chin, but... Shrug. I told a satyr to... God, what's the fucking word? Shove it. There we go. He was not happy, and now my tiefling is trapped wandering the first world. Yay! God damn it. Okay. Does anybody not have a protection ring +2? What about you? How about you? You? I got the bomb ring for explosions. There you go, buddy. Now Akundio might not die and become a bloody pulp anymore. Well, less. So yeah, I didn't even know that the DLC added like quests and stuff. I knew it added a follower and words and the tiefling race. Apparently, you got treasures and shit to find too. Although of course it adds quests because each of the followers has their own. Where the hell's my inn? All right, it's way over here. Each of the follower has their own like follower quest chain, story arc. Ooh, companions. So of course you'd have quests. I think the cloak physics broke. Because they all seem pretty stiff. Maybe they dried out in the months that I haven't played this. Where is Amiri? There is Amiri. I recognize her giant fangly skull hat. Varian sips from a beer with a mug, from her mug with a grim look. She hesitates as she doesn't know where to begin. I once told you about my tribe. Remember the 6 bears? Of course I remember. Is that right? Me, I'd be happy to forget, but they were spotted in your lands. Our scouts told you they saw the camp near Numeria's border. Okay? What are they doing here? You're asking me? I have no idea. I really hope to never see their ugly faces again. I walked across Numeria to be as far from them as I could, and they followed me. What the hell? So, let's visit my old tribe, find out what they want so far from their snow, and then we can kick them back. She finishes her beer in one gulp, then belches and stumbles towards the tavern maid to order another. You okay? Oh, that's right. The tavern has the big-ass owlbear head. Or fur. Pelt. What's the difference between a pelt and a fur? I don't know. To Google. Pelt. The skin of an animal with fur lace and yada yada still on it. Okay. The skin of an animal with fur still on it. Oh. There's no difference. It's whatever it's called. It's a cinnamon. Who's poking me on Discord? Yeah. Oh dear God, that's terrifying. Mallet of Woe, +3 heavy mace. I don't think I have... Weapon focus. That's a word, so I can equip whatever the hell I want. Yes. Perfect. Greetings, Your Grace. Standard party, yeah? Oh, I should go talk to the Tiefling chick. Shit, where's her house? Downy the Dwarf. Star-crossed lovers. Asshole. Furry. Tristan! That was his name. Highland? Into the barn. Into the house. There we go, Casey's house. It's null marked nice and nice. Man, she really shelled out for a place. My kingdom thanks you for the income. A tense silence hangs over the house. Okay, so your tiefling friend. We just met her. Emerged from the shadows, but her eyes are staring into the distance. She seemed to look right past you. No, not now. Oh. Drona was suddenly over you, seeing fear in Casey's eyes. Her blue eyes. It's you. I wanted to say... I almost feel as if it's just some divine intervention. The girl closes her eyes and clenches her fist, obviously in the grip of a strong emotion, but one you cannot read. I knew it couldn't last forever. Why did he even make this rule if he knew it would be so impossible to keep? Do you also fuck with fairies? My tiefling did that. She takes a deep breath, opens her eyes, and speaks with a firm resolve. Come what may, you should know, Ruford, that the person you know by the name of Casey does not exist. My real name is Kalike. And well, it's a long story, and such stories are better told beside a welcoming fire. Would you hear me out? She needs a hostible. For a second there, I thought my armor was the chair cushion, and I was a floating head. The rest of her head on her arm and stares off at the distance in lost memory. Stories by the fire in the desert where I was born. My fondest memory. When the day is done, the hosts and guests, parents and children, friends and rivals, all gather by the fire under the stars to tell their tales. All they did, all they witnessed, all they heard from their travels, and the whispers carried by the desert winds. My sister and I often snuck in to hear these stories. I can read. Hiding in the shadows just beyond the circle of the light and warmth. We are hellspawn, you see. Tieflings are unwelcome in the guest in Kidara, unblessed by the lightful, merciful Saren Ray. Isn't Saren Ray like the goddess of healing and shit? Wouldn't she be like, oh, you poor creature, come hug mommy. Yeah. We grew up sleeping in the common tent, scavenging for food here and there like orphans, but outcast and disowned. We were 13 when we left and set out to find happiness in the cities, and everyone we left behind sighed with relief. Let me guess, you and your sister merged bodies. My sister and I, we are twins. Here we go, merged bodies. But as different as the sun and moon. Her name is Kinera, which means silent flame. She is fire, a cold fire. But one thing that turns everything to ash, I'm a river. It brings me joy to give water to tired travelers and nurture green shoots. But when I flood, I am bound to bring death. The girl's eyes turn full of sorrow. Are full of sorrow. You know what? They turn full of sorrow at some point in this. Despite our differences, we are one. Our lives belong to the divine Nethys, and by his mercy, we now live in turns. I was right. When one of us is here, the other sleeps in another plane, and when she wakes up, we switch places, just as you witnessed. Okay, so didn't so much your bodies morph together, it's literally transportation instantly when you ain't unconscious. Does that mean if I get her knocked out, her sister comes and fights still? Can I do that? What can I do to help? Yeah, neutral good, except neutral good is bad now. Because this game handles alignment weirdly, to where neutral good actions shift you towards neutral. Don't work like that. That's actually what I want to talk to you about. Kinera was supposed to tell you of an ancient treasure we've been looking for. The gold isn't the only thing of value in that place. It may contain an ancient relic taken by the Talon Raiders from a respected Kadiran Temple of Nethys. It's an unusual relic called the Disc of the Eclipse. I once heard a beautiful story that was created from the shadow that hides the sun and the moon, but I don't think it could be the truth. Nethys is a god of magic who was once a mortal wizard, and relics from his temples are usually very powerful. There are many among his followers who think that solving the mysteries of magic, even rivaling their deity, is the best way to serve him. One such follower created a disc long ago in the distant past. Could have been the distant past. According to legend, it gave its owners control over planetary travel, but only pairs of wizards bound by an unbreakable ties could use it. While one of them traveled the planes, the other was his anchor in our world, and they could switch between. Do you see why we were so desperate to find this disc? It might help us understand the switch between me and Kinera, how the switch between me and Kinera works. And it should make our divine patron happy. Nethys and his assistant valued in the desire to understand the magic mysteries above all else. If this can help, or cold hard profit. This come to the Stolen Lands. It was brought here by the Talons from the 5th Army of Exploration. Taldor and Kadara were enemies for ages. Thousands of years ago, a soldier broke in the Temple of Nethys and stole the relic to sell it or to secretly hoard it as an heirloom. Hundreds of years later, his own kin, the kin of his 100th buyer, or the kin of its 100th buyer, brought the disc to these strange lands where the Talons had come uninvited as usual, and which they finally vanished with little trace. Ugh. Sometimes history is as intricate as lace. You never guess where it begins and where it ends. Tell me the location of the treasury. It's called Sorrowflame, and the chronicle is Sorrowflow. And the chronicles you read. It was once a Talon town founded by the veterans of the 5th Army of Exploration. It stood at the shores of a turbulent river, and that was what destroyed it. Now, one night a terrible flood devastated the settlement, killing many and driving the rest to flee. Only the tower and the cliff remained, which was too high for the flood to reach. Water covered the ruins for a long time, but last year it receded. My friends found a chronicle which recounted the destruction of the city and spoke of the disc of the eclipse, which was kept there. They managed to track down the ruins, but were frightened away by the monsters and beasts that roam the area. If it can help, yeah. If you look at sad eyes, let it get a warmer. Thank you. Look, I'm a paladin, not an asshole. There's a difference. I'll wait for you there at Sorrowflow, and please, let's explore the ruins together, just the two of us. Now I'm suspicious. I want to get myself away in front of your companions. Breaking the Arcanophages conditions once was enough. I can no longer wish to anger our god. Oh, so she's not supposed to flippin' hoople in front of other people. I guess since I know, she's free to do it. Or something. That means Amiri is gonna have to wait. Although we have a incredibly heckily of a long time before we gotta assemble the main party. It's like 155 days now. That's a lot of days. Greetings, Your Grace. Alright, bye, people. I'm getting ambushed on the road and killed, aren't I? Your inventory's weight is too great. But I need my munchies. I go buy another bag of holding. I have 65,000 gold. There's a couple merchants around here. You think I would have checked for some before, but... Whoops! I should recycle this. I'd like to see your goods. Give me a bag of holding. Damn it. That's not holding.
I'm off.
I probably already bought it. This is how I have two. Here's the help of a cleric. That's why I'm here. Bag of holding. Damn it. Dang it, without Tristan to rub ointment on my behind, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. She's very blue. Any other merchants around at all?
Yeah!
Thank you for screaming at me, Mr. Guard, sir, man. He's very excited to see his liege. Wait a minute, I can transfer shit into my inventory. Yeah, there we go. Buy. Can I shift click these? Yeah. Is gonna end very poorly. I don't know what class she is, so I'm not sure she can use scrolls, but I can use divine ones. I don't actually have that much healing. Oh, that's probably a shitload of weight right there. Yeah! Okay, hang on. It ain't so much the gear, the scrolls, or anything. It's that I'm carrying 1,000 pounds of rations. From 0 pounds to 500, except all my bags of holding are like, yeah, negative 100 pounds, so 700 pounds. Except I put them in here. Yeah, 600 pounds. There we go. Can I take not the entire stack, please? How do I do the splits? There we go. We'll bring like 4.
In due time.
There we go. Now we're A-okay. Forgot this game has treacherous loading screens. Torturous loading screens. Treacherous is also good. Okay, well he's running there. I'm gonna run and get a drink. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Be gone! Hang on. Ask my roommate to pick up milk because we're out. Okay! The hell am I going now? He said it was by a river. Is this it? No. Lizard Folk Village. Six Bears Camp. Sorrow Flow. This journey will take some time. Yes. Okay. What? Whatever. Which one do you drink first? Black cherry, blood orange, or strawberry guava? Oh, I'm alone. This could end poorly.
Their life ends here.
What is it? Horrible giant dragon creature? Bandits. Okay. Charge! That bandit's on fire. Okay. Wow. That's a very blue elf up there. Shit. I have 34 AC. These guys hurt. I'm gonna go now. I can't go now. Oh gosh. Because they're all barbarians with a shitload of attack bonus. Help. Good adventure. I fucking called it too. I said this is gonna end poorly. I'm going out there alone. I'm gonna get ambushed and die, or something to that effect. Let's go with strawberry guava.
Ends here.
No. So I got magnesium citrate. It's supposed to be a dietary supplement. You mix like 2 tablespoons of it with some water. As a meal supplement. For like if you're going super low calorie. So let's give this a shot. It smells fruity-licious and apparently tastes like ass. So mix it with flavored water. That doesn't taste too bad. It's really sour. Okay, let's go without death this time. Ah, it's really sour. It's tainted. My entire drink. With cherry. Nope. Goodbye. You failed to sneak past Behavior Battle. Oh, I wonder if these are the barbarians from the one chick's tribe. They were pretty ragey. Oh no, it's a Manticore. Okay, so it isn't a guaranteed encounter. Oh, it's 2 Manticores. Oh dear God. Can I smite it? Smite evil! This is gonna go great. I think I should just take the 2 tablespoons straight. Because that'd be more tolerable than tainting an entire, like, 12 ounces.
Still got it.
It's, yeah, that, game's harder than I remember it. Okay. Well. We've barely gotten into it, and I've already died. See, this was the Tiefling's plan all along. She's a Tiefling. She's evil. God concern it. Can I take people with me and then send them back? Is that a thing I can do? I think I remember that being a thing I can do. But you have to wait for, like, their travel time. I think. Why don't we not go through the mountains? There's a broken path that I can't show right now. No! Son of a bitch! I'm wearing full plate. I don't have the agility for this shit. Oh, this is gonna be great. Smite it! Have at thee! It's not evil, is it? There we go. I don't think Smite evil has to be evil. If the target is evil, okay. So, this is fine. I think I can heal tank them because this is a free action. Oh, I get wings now! Have I always got wings? Yeah. I need to buy me a wing cloak. Now I got him. Buffs, bitch. Is that my mallet that reduces their dex by 2 each time? No. What am I doing there? Which one of these does that? Congratulations, anyone would consider good alive for the purpose of looking damage reduction. I'm reducing its dexterity though. Strange. Oh, I actually have to have casted that. I didn't even use the weapon bond. Here we go. Game? Game. No, that's not where it goes. Damn it!
In due time.
There. Yeah? Okay, good. Game is a wee bit buggy. It's a good game, though. We did it. We survived. Oh, it's disgusting. God fucking damn it. Can I save? Ugh. This is what I got for reloading too many times. Said, oh, you're trying to avoid one fight. Now you're gonna get like 15.
This will hurt.
Here you go. This one's just goblins. How much AC does that give me?
You should have run.
Except I'm weakened for the Hydra, so the goblins just rolling 20s might actually get me. This says Mallet of Woe, -3 dexterity. Didn't. I was gonna say, like, I have to open this to see its full effect. Ain't it? Ain't it? No! Why is it reducing his dexterity? Am I just breaking their shins?
I still got it.
I am gonna get death by critted! Help me! That should actually work. So now every round I'll heal from my lay on hands. Yeah, I'm gonna start taking the diet thing
Strike!
on its own. Come on, you can do it, dwarf boy. Get him.
Don't hold back!
Smack him in the face.
This will hurt!
Yeah, it says fortitude save, Mallet of Woe. So, yes, indeedy, it is the Mallet of Woe, reducing the dexterity, but do you fucking see that anywhere in here? It gives me freedom of movement, deals a bunch of extra damage, and is a +3 mace. There's nothing about dexterity sapping. I'd probably not look a gift horse in the mouth, but... Something else I have? Smite heal 2 more times a day, natural armor, charisma hat. Heh. It's that. For some reason... Yeah, the bug is back. Because there was the bug before that I could use, I could use Bound Thunder's Lightning Bolt when I didn't have it immediately equipped just because I had it down here. No. Get my mallet back. That's a lot of damage.
You should have run!
I thought they patched that. It's still doing it. Does that mean I can... Can I lightning bolt the fucker? It's so shocky. How do I use its ability? Oh, there it is. Yeah, that gets removed. Now is it fixed? It's the sickle. Nope, still doing it. Wow.
My masterpiece!
He's dead. Alright, whatever. It's not like you now do this. It's whenever this lands a hit. It's that specific weapon. It's not just while you have it on your person. It acts like a gear piece and fucking sweet dex smash. Nah. Shrug? I'm okay with that. When I wallop things, there's a decent chance that it becomes even more susceptible to walloping. That works for me. There's another one, isn't there? Why do I keep drinking this? Sheer frustration. Ugh, I love the pain. Ooh, cutscene. Cutscene. Did it break? Game? Ah, cutscene! There's another tiefling. And shit on my screen. Kaliki smiles faintly as he approaches. You can't notice she has a tense bowstring. I've been set up, haven't I? Three young tieflings wearing bright color, and the one sort might have find the sort one might find in Harlequin's wardrobe, are gathered near Kaliki, fidgeting from foot to foot. They bow simultaneously. The youngest casts you an inquisitive look. So this is the patron you found, elder, baron of this land. I think that Kinera used to say that you don't know how to make connections. Oh! A short-haired tiefling girl steps on her friend's tail. Stop it, Nihao. Nihao. Nihao is hello. Nihao. Don't you see you're upsetting her? Forgive him, elder. And you too, your grace. When Nihao... I'm just gonna call him Nihao. Was little, a donkey kicked over his crib. His horns caught on its saddlecloth, and he was dragged for half a block, bumping his head on every corner. Now he's no more clever than the donkey. Except tieflings don't get their horns early. They grow them with age, like a normal beastie. Kalika stops at her foot, drawing their attention. Sweet teeth, that's enough. You're going right back to the city. The Baron and I need to talk in private. We're going to do the Talden Tower without you. It might be a dangerous place. As you say, elder, the last of the three tieflings, who had kept quiet until now, nods and gestures to the others. We'll go to the city and see if three tail-swinging goofs like us can find gainful employment around. If you decided to settle down, maybe we can find a place here too. Goodbye, Your Grace. Please remind me, what is this place? What are we looking for? Okay, I was gonna say, go! If you are true of heart and good of faith, may ye find... just tell them the Baron sent you. Here's a napkin with my number on it. It's an ancient town that's been long ago ravaged by the elements. They used to mine ore in these rocks. Little is known about what happened here, but according to the rumors, a terrible flood devastated the town. Many citizens perished and others fled. Only the tower remains, standing on a cliff. The flood wasn't able to reach it. The tower may still hold substantial riches, and among them, the Disc of the Eclipse, a relic from the Kadiran Temple of Nethys. That's what I'm looking for. Who are they? Those are my friends from Kadira. Their names are Naiho, Tevi, and Elki, but I usually just call them Sweet Teeth. They're always together, and they act as and speak in chorus. It was they who dug up the history of this place and told me of its treasury, but they never got inside. They say there's dangerous lot of beasts ahead. Kiliki sighs. I remember at least someone from my past life hasn't abandoned me, but they make me anxious as well. Sweet Teeth know nothing about what had happened to after our escape. They think Kinera died, and I adopted a strange new name to hide my past. But they know me and my sister well, and could easily uncover the truth. That would breach Nethys' first condition. That's why it would be better for all of us if we are just meet as rarely as possible. Besides, Kinera's nearly fed the poor Sweet Teeth to wild animals. Though it seems now like ages ago. Can I know your like rules and shit, I guess? Maybe, please? Maybe cliff somewhere ahead. Where we'll find the remains of the tower. We'll need to climb it and reach the ruins. And be ready for trouble. No one can be too careful. Let's go! When did she add to my party so I can snoop her alignment and shit? See if I want to keep it around. That's a pretty fucked up tower. There she is.
It's taking so long.
You're kinda good. Yay! We can be friends. And a kineticist. I think that class got added as well with the DLC. It not only added the races, but that. Living channels with elementary matter and energy, manipulating the world around them and drawing upon the inner reserves of their own bodies. Kineticists often wake their kinetic abilities during a violent or traumatic experience, releasing their power involuntarily. Kinetic power is seldom inherited. Kineticists are rarely able to find mentors to guide them, so they must delve into these mysteries on their own and learn to control their gifts. Kineticists generally use their power to assail their foes from range, but based on the way their talents develop, they can channel their kinetic abilities for a variety of situations. Kineticists are usually quite different from their families and friends, so they often strike on their own alongside others with extraordinary talent. What do you get? Devil Spawn. Con and Wisdom. Okay, send them in action together and your elemental reduce the total of burn cost of chosen blast by 1. And for that, they use the chosen blast. Eh. So, I'm guessing they have a At first level, Kinetics is going to overexert herself to channel more power than normal, pushing past the limit of what's safe for her body and accepting burn. Some of her wild talents allow her to accept burn in exchange for greater effect, while others require her to accept a certain amount of burn to use the talent at all. For each point of burn she accepts, a Kineticist takes 1 point of non-lethal damage per character level. This point can't be healed by any means other than getting a full night's rest, which removes all burn associated with non-lethal damage. Non-lethal damage from burn can't be reduced or redirected if a Kineticist is incapable of taking non-lethal damage. Wait, a Kineticist incapable of taking level cannot accept a burn. Kineticist can only accept 1 point of burn per round. This limit rises to 2 at 6th level, and 1 additional point for 3 levels thereafter. Kineticist can't choose to accept a burn that will put her total number of burn height points higher than 3 plus her Constitution modifier, though she can be forced to accept more burn from a source outside her control. Kineticist who has accepted burn never benefits from the abilities that allow her to ignore or alter the effects she receives from non-lethal damage. Heh! So, if I take this... So, yeah, so you use these to gain burn points. And then, depending on your number of points, you can pop these. Full round action to gather energy or elemental matter, reduce the total cost. Reduce the burn cost. Okay, so so I can either quick cast them and take the burn, or spend a round channeling and do it safely. So it's just delaying it for that. To not die horribly. Kinetic Blast. So that'll be that. Man, Kinetics are kind of cool. So what you're saying is I gather power and then Kamehameha blast their asses? I'm okay with this. So this gives me 1 burn. That gives me no burn. And that gives me 3. So if I do this and then cast that, I can just keep alternating it for an attack every other turn, rather. Yeah. To poop them. I think I get it. So the basic spam abilities of that. And it goes pew 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 pew. And does a shitload of damage. Jesus fucking Christ. That's a level 5. Imagine at level 10. She has no gear. I should have kept that ring. Don't die, lady, okay? Oh god, what is all this? Yeah, we already read that. Kinetic Blast. Connected against Kinetic Blast wild talent of her choice. Kinetic Blast must be a sample of us that matches her element. Kinetic Blast single thought at close range. You must have at least one of her hands free to aim the blast. All the damage from the Kinetic Blast is treated as magic with the purpose of bypassing damage reduction. Excuse me. Kinetic Blast counts as a type of weapon for the purpose of... Counts as a type of weapon For the purpose of feats such as weapon... Okay, so it's like a ranged attack. That's why it does so much damage. It's not a spell. It's like firing a bow, but it's special and splishy splashy. Kinesis is never considered to be wielding or gripping a kinetic blast, and she can't use vital strike feats such as vital strike feats with kinetic blast. Even the weakest kinetic blast involves a sizable mass of elemental matter or energy, so kinetic blasts always deal full damage to swarms of any size. Cool. These blasts are a range attack that deal an amount of damage equal to 1d6 plus 1 plus the kinetic blast constitution modifier. That's neat. It's like a constitution caster. Increased by 1d6 for 2. That's why they shoot us so much. It's like 3d6 plus 3 plus constitution. Shouldn't it be like... I guess you have some augments to it. We'll learn as we go. Focus on the element of water. Extended range. Kinetic blast can strike any target within 50 feet. And that just makes it a line attack. You can heal. Equal to your current amount of burn. Kinetic blade. From a weapon using your kinetic abilities, you can create a non-reaching, light or one-handed weapon. That's pretty cool. At 5th level, when Kinesis uses one or more infusions with a blast, she reduces the combined burn cost of the infusions by 1. Oh, I can combine them. Neat. Shroud of Water. Shroud of Water. A nice to protect you with you from harm. I don't know that one. That one's not on the bar. Kinesis' body surges with elemental of her chosen energy. Surges with energy of a chosen element whenever she accepts burn. In addition, she receives a bonus to her attack roll with kinetic blast equal to the total number of burn she currently has to a maximum of +1 for every 3 kinetic levels she possesses. She also receives a bonus on damage rolls with her kinetic blast equal to double the bonus on attack rolls. As the kineticist's body becomes more and more suffused with her element, she gains more and more benefits. Starting at 6th level, whenever she has 3 points of burn, the kineticist gains a +2 size bonus and 2 physical ability scores of her choice. She also gains a chance to ignore the effects of a crit or hit or sneak attack equal to 5% times her current number of points of burn. At 11th level, whenever the kineticist has at least 5 points of burn, the bonus increases to +4 to the size. She becomes a huge creature? She's gonna be a big, big girl. Dang. +2 size bonus to 2 physical. Yeah. +6 to size bonus. Jesus. The little kinetic is able to alter kinetic blast the meta magic feats by accepting burn. By accepting 1 point of burn, she can empower kinetic blast as if used by the empower spell. 9th level by accepting 2, she can maximize. Okay, so that just gives me more damage. 5th level, when Kinesis use 1 or more infusion with a blast, she reduces the equipment. Yeah, I already read that one. Okay. Point blank shot, precise shot, deadly. Yeah. So it definitely just counts as a ranged weapon or melee weapon. You can use it as that as well. Neat. Who's gonna be a big girl? The Tiefling chick. Whenever she accepts enough points of burn, she gets big. Where was it? There. She gets a +2 size bonus, then a +4, then a +6. So I assume her character model is just gonna... It's gonna explode. Get huge. So yeah, we want to dump her into Constitution, and I guess Dexterity to hit. Wild talents. A kineticist can use wild talents. Magic abilities similar to spells, but draw from the kineticist's innate psychic talent and usable at will. Wild talents are typically spell-like abilities, though some are supernatural abilities, and take a standard action to use unless otherwise noted. Every wild talent has an effect spell level effective spell level, and a kineticist can always select first level wild talents, but she can select a wild talent at a higher level only if her kineticist level is at or double, or is at least double the wild talent's effective spell level. Kineticist, kinetic blast, and defensive wild talents are always considered to have an effective spell level equal to half the kineticist level to maximum effect of spells of the 9th kineticist level at 18th. So it's just like normal spell casting, only you get it a little bit delayed. The DC for throws against wild talent is equal to 10 plus the wild talent's effective spell level plus the kineticist constitution modifier, the kineticist user constitution modifier, and all concentration checks for wild talents in addition to the wild talent she gains from her other class features. At second level and every 2 levels thereafter, the kineticist is a new utility. Wild class will let the So these are permanent. So that one's active. Does she have spell slots then? Like, does she? You want to go to half your kineticist level at skill checks when your skills, with the skills your primary element. Right. With the skills your primary element added to your class skill list. Okay. Water or water or water or water. Okay. Character selects this talent gains a bonus feat. These feats must be taken from the following list: Bull Rush, Greater Bull Rush, Improved Blind Fight, or Greater Blind Fight. 24 ability points. Points of ability score damage to one of your physical ability scores. This also eliminates any fatigue you suffer. If you're friends with a fragment of element, the element speaks back to you empathetically like a familiar. Oh, that's adorable! Pick a type of creature that usually allows for a familiar, and when you gain this wild talent, the familiar gains abilities as usual for a familiar of its type. I want a tiny little elemental kitty or something. What do we got? We can do a chicken? Watercock? God dang it. Duck. If I choose a fish, can it swim around normally? I always like the idea of a Viper Familiar, because the Viper Familiars, I guess if... Yeah, they can attack in Pathfinder. It's the 5th edition that Familiars can't attack. Viper Familiars have a poison to their attack, so if they hit... So, I always love the idea of a wizard that just chucks their snake at them. Like, just whips it around like a sling, and then hurls it, and then it bites them and they get poisoned. Let's go with a Jerboa, because goddamn. I like how they have hare and rabbit as 2 different ones. I'll actually get bonuses from this. +2 perception checks. +4 on initiative. That's really good. We're going for the bunny. I want initiative. That's really good. Knowledge, lore, and perception. They're all perceptions. The chicken makes you beefy. It's all that protein. Ooh, 1 natural armor's not bad. Fortitude, athletics, persuasion. With a snake? You're just going to threaten them with your snake, and that's why? I'm going to go for the initiative so that she can dish out her damage. Hopefully immediately. Expanding on the 7th level, can also use another element or expands her understanding of her own element. She may choose any element, including her primary element. She gains one of that element's simple blast wild talents, so that she does not already possess. She also gains a composite blast wild talent with those prerequisites. Whose prerequisites she meets. She does not gain a defensive wild talent of the expanded element unless she later selects it with an expanded utility. Defense utility wild talent. 50 later, you can just select the new element or expand upon her understanding of her original one. I have to take water twice. Your cold blast. Oh, okay. So she has water blast. She can get cold blast with that. And fire is just fire. Earth is just earth. Fucking, I don't know. A lot of things are resistant to fire. Not as many are resistant to cold. Electricity is fun, though. Air or electric? Earth is just earth, fire is just fire. Oh, lightning! I'm not sure what air blast would exactly do. Okay, you blow a gust of air at them. Oh, boy. What, now their hair is flowing in the wind like Fabio? Electric blade. Spend defense. Healing burst. Can I heal a creature with a 30 healing burst has half as much damage as normal. Neat, but we're gonna have a cleric. You go in as a flow of electricity with your allies or enhance their speed. This acts as haste, so it lasts for 1 round. Get 1 point of burn to increase the duration by 1 round per Kinetics level you possess. So I can take 1 burn and cast haste for 10 rounds. I like it, but I think I'm going to keep Jubilos for that. Yeah, fuck it. I'm not sure if I'm going to use her yet. In, like, the main party. Can Kinetic Blast crit? If it can crit... Shit. That'd do a shitload of damage, considering it's massive already. I gave her improved initiative to make sure she goes first all the time. I'm gonna do that. There you go. Synaptic Infusion. Level 3, burn 2. You blast some strange electric sodas through the target's body, scrambling the synapses and causing it to become staggered for 1 round. That seems gross. For a 2 burn. 30-foot cone. Throw a long, roughly 5-foot by 10-foot spindle of elemental matter or energy up to 30 feet away, damaging all creatures within 2 adjacent 5-foot squares unless they succeed a reflex save. Normal damage to each target, while physical blast infused spindle is half as much normal to each target. Your kinetic blast knocks foes back. Attempted bull rush combat maneuver. Check against each target. Damage by infused blast using your constitution. That's pretty potent. When an infused blast deals damage to a foe, attacks made with metal weapons against that foe receive a +4 until the end of your turn. That's pretty good. That's really, really good. It's one turn, but one turn is enough to smack the snot out of something that might normally have too high of AC. Deflect arrows, lightning reflexes, improve lightning dodge and combat mobility. The next time your burn is removed, you gain the evasion ability. If I could use on more than herself, I'd say that'd be good. Go slipping ice or water, creating effects. So grease spell for 1 round, you can accept 1 point of burn. So your next turn, extend the duration by up to 1 minute per Kinetics level. Problem is, we can also get affected by that grease, and me in full plate, not a good idea. Fuck it. We'll do it anyways. It sounds fun. Yes. Water bunny. Look at it go. It's leaving. So it just follows us around then. That's adorable. Oh, crap. Here's my lightning ones. Zap. Okay. Charged water. Good God! 48 to 148 damage. Oh. Oh. Fuck. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. A little singular. And this is the get fucked column. Right there. Put these over there. I'm not so sure we'll even need to use those, because... Oh, that does... Okay. That's more normal. I thought this had, like... Yeah, because I was looking at that one. That's a lot of fucking healing, though. 14 to 39? So I can cast that twice before she's next to dying. But the damage. Oh, 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 man. Ooh, Quicken spell's decent. Isn't her, I know, it adjusts the limit that you can get per turn, not how much she gets, period. So if I have both of these up, I can cast this once for a shitload of damage. I think Maximize spell makes it do the maximum amount of damage it'll do. So it's a guaranteed 148 damage. And I don't remember what Empower spell does. Da, 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 da. All variable numeric effects of an empowered spell are increased by half, including bonuses to the dice rolled. So it'll roll normally and do double... not double damage, but 50% more damage. So, does that apply with Maximize? Can I do almost 200 damage? No, that'd be more than 200. Maybe like 220, 30, something around that ballpark. All variable numeric effects of an empowered spell are increased by half, including bonuses. And since I can maximize that as well... Yeah, empower is 50% more damage. So, can I maximize and empower it? And just, like, say, fuck you to the boss, provided I actually hit it? Hello, boss fight! Goodbye, boss fight. I have to try that sometime.
It's time to act.
I wanted to check if she had spells. No. So it's just her abilities, then. Which... Shroud of Water. Different Shroud of Water. Wait, are these different? Transfer to the Shroud of Water, ice, bolt protection from harm. The Shroud can either cover your body, functioning as armor, float around you, and block attacks. Functioning as shield, it grants either +4 armor bonus to AC or +2 shield bonus to AC. You can change the type of bonus to standard action. That'd be that. The shield and armor there. So it increases by 1 for every 4 kinetics levels you possess beyond the second. Accepting 1 point of burn, you can increase the amount of the bonus by 1 until your next time your burn is removed. Increase the bonus multiple times this way, but it can't be increased more than 50% of its starting value. When you change the Shroud, grant a shield bonus. Any bonus in excess of the limit doesn't apply, but your remains. You change the Shroud's bonus type again. So... this is for if she's not wearing armor. And the shield is for if she is wearing armor. Noted. Just stick that up there and keep it on. And I can do that. I can hit that to increase it, but take some burn. I think I get it now. Alright, I can use Gather Power to reduce. So wait! Wait a sec. This burns me for 2. Okay, this was a front action to gather element to reduce the total of burn cost of a chosen blast by 2. After that, they use a chosen blast. If the burn drops to 0, for the whole round is spent. Wait. So if I use Gather Power Medium and the fuck you blast. It'd take 2 rounds to attack. But will she not gain burn from absolutely wrecking face? Oh, this ability can never reduce the burn to a cost of blast below 0 points. Oh yeah, which means you can. So it can reduce it to 0. I've got experimenting to do. Oh. If that's a thing, that's going to be incredible. Because just every other turn, she'll deal an average of, what? 100 damage? Here, let's try it out.
I shall answer.
Go! Oh no, it takes 2 rounds then.
Let's make this quick.
Reduce the blast by 1. Float action either action together element or to reduce the total burn cost by 2. So it's basically selective. So you can use this to reduce it by 1 and only take 1 round of charging, 2 rounds of charging for 2, 3 rounds of charging for 3. And no burn. Oh god. How much damage is that gonna do? Yee! Okay. That wasn't that much. That was a low roll, but damn. Do it, lady! Bam! I think it's because it can only do that because they only have like 52 health. Okay. I like Kinetics. This is a fun class. If you have a large party that can get in front of you.
Taste my fury.
Where'd you get a sword from? Oh. Charged water blade. That's a lot of damage. Wait, so should she get the charged water blade automatic when she uses this? $10d6. Oh, except your attack bonus is kind of low. It's only a +9. But when it does hit... Oh, it's like lightning. It is lightning. Okay. So all I gotta do is stay here and tank in front of her, and when she does hit, it's gonna be good. Bam! Yeah.
I'm always ready.
I like it.
I'm glad you called.
Wait a tick. These don't stack? Shouldn't she be taking 2? Because I have this active, and I'm casting this, but only reducing it by 2 for a total of 4. So, it should be 2, 2, minus 2. No? But she's not gaining burn. Okay. Hello, elementals. The elementals whirl anxiously but make no move to attack. Klige is obviously commanding their attention. The creature's bodies ripple, and they freeze to face the girl. This is what I felt. These creatures, they belong to the same elemental first. The girl leans forward. I could be wrong, but I feel they are seething, as if they're yearning for freedom. They cannot leave, and they've been trapped in this place for a long time. An incredibly long time. Water elementals, a suddenly perished from a sudden flood. I think his eyes are full. So, you have seen that someone used these to kill the Talons, and they just abandoned them here. But who? Who would use such powerful magic only to kill some simple miners? The past hides so many secrets. What happened if them on the tree? Could we? I doubt they would attack. They suffer here under a ruthless sun, far from their elemental forces. They seem happy to see me and are pleading for help. Let's do it then!
My skills are absolute.
Put out the fires? How do I put out the fires? This isn't divinity. I can't make it rain.
Ask, and I shall answer.
Fire.
Don't tell me you forgot how to use it. Don't tell me you forgot how to use it. If I hear one more horns joke, I'll endure it.
There's nothing to click on. There's gotta be something we can do. Because it seems pretty reliant on her being a water weirdy. Nope. Splish. It's probably going to be a bad idea. Can I empower the elementals? No. What do I have? Two different slicks. Splish. That, okay, no, I didn't just kill it.
Please, do tell
It's gonna be amazingly obvious, but I'm just amazingly stupid. Good job.
I am never ready.
Oh, it's falling down. That's what's happening. And just uses death animations for that. There's a sweet treasure chest over here. I'll come back for them, I guess. I feel like there's gotta be a way. But I don't really have any active abilities that are working. And it's definitely don't work. Splish. Ow, thanks. Where did it get burned from? Weird. I want to try something real quick. That tells you the amount of burn you're going to take. How much does this do? Let's find out. Ah.
We should move.
Hang on. I want to see the damage. Dang it. I'm too beefy. There we go. 11. That should be
I am ready.
easy to beat. If this does like 400 damage, it's going to be great. 200. Yay! That's a lot of damage. Okay. It was enough to send me straight to the red. So the damage numbers only go up to my total health. And we're not going to see the 200. Well, that did 120, so... Eh. Look at that.
It's taking so long. I can help.
What's the base range on this? Pretty tiny. Yeah, okay. I don't know how to free them.
In due time.
I'm glad you called.
I don't have, like, abilities or stuff. There's probably gonna be a way to do it in the tower. So let's get a move on. Kalika throws back her head and looks upright. Up there! There's the tower there! On the cliff! But it'll be difficult to climb these such a steep slope. Kalika gives you a pensive smile. My sister and I used to climb cliffs together. She was so angry when I was faster, but she always helped me when she got ahead. Here's a rope. This is why I bring ropes. Oh, I lost my rope. Damn it. Kalika climbs up the cliff with the dexterity of a lizard. You go stride for stride with her, easily keeping up. Soon the top of the cliff lays before you. Bye, elementals. Sorry, I'm dumb. What a beautiful place, and so cozy. Cliff seems to embrace this place. It's got a waterfall and everything. No wonder you're cozy. You'll come on the waterfall. Yep, and a waterfall! Now I see that Talon's decided to settle here. I'd live here too. There's a cave right there.
I'm there.
To the cave.
Interesting.
Okay, I need to set up a custom thing to where she stays way back there.
Let's make
In
this
case of
quick.
bullshit. Yes. Do it.
Taste
Focus the
my
big one.
beauty.
Wait. You missed.
This is going to hurt.
Uh-oh. I'm not so good. Wait. Small one. There you go. They're already all dead. Well, you tried. She got like one or two.
I do what I must.
We'll tell on add it. Still surprisingly well preserved. Caravans can be restored here. Can I do that? Can I
Enjoy
restore
your
them?
final moments.
Add them to my kingdom?
Cool off.
Ha ha! Ice joke. You got very glowy ice as well. Oh shit. Well, now it's dead.
Taste my beauty.
This will hurt.
Maybe I should stay closer to her. Just go back.
Sister, protect me.
Hey.
This is going to hurt.
They don't have that much HP, so maybe I should just normal blast them. With lightning. I can get the pitter patter of the bunny's footsteps. And no one can identify stuff in this party. At this point you see the rebel is not so great. You could move it aside. Heave ho!
I could do this with my eyes Eyes closed.
Fantastic. Don't. That seems dangerous. Something over here I missed. Fancy, fancy loot. Fancy, fancy nothing? Oh. Okay. Get something for... I like how the water elementals are still out there falling over. Look at it. Those poor bastards. I'm sorry. I tried to help. I thought I had to extinguish the fire. I blasted water on it. Nothing happened. Yeah. I'm sorry, water, you guys. Probably need a dispel spell. Ooh, that's so... How much damage does that do? Almost their entire. Yeah, Kinetics. Good class. Huge. Lots of damage. I like it. Look at where it looks around. This tower, it's destroyed, and I'm afraid. That rabbit's going to become a helicopter at some point. Oh, it's a big boy. Look, it points to the ruins. A frightening gargoyle is sitting among them. Is it even a gargoyle? The jewels the monster has gathered in this nest glimmering... Jewels gathered in this nest glimmering here and there. But the brightest treasure of all is a small disc lying at its feet. Gargoyle feet. Quote-unquote small, unquote, disc. It glistens light like incandescent metal. But a moment later, it's covered in abyssal blackness, and then it flashes again. The Disc of the Eclipse, that must be it. But how do we... Slorp? Well, look at the eyes of the Tiefling girl as she emerges from the portal and raises her brow. Ruford, it's such a wonderful day, and what a view. It's nice to see you again, Kinera. You take a glimmer of fear in the girl's eyes, but quickly shakes off and snaps her tail angrily. Let me guess, my sweet sister couldn't hold her tongue, so she broke the god's orders and revealed our secret. To tell you the truth, I was sure this would all come out sooner or later, but it's nice to know I wasn't a fool who let it slip. Kinera keeps silent for a few moments, contemplating her new situation, but then smiles coyly. Tell me, Ruford. The last time we met, you were sitting on a throne in a great hall, surrounded by guards and advisors. Now we're sitting here all alone on the top of a cliff in some backwater, surrounded by slimy flesh-eating toads and other revolting monsters. Wow. She really picked up on those toads quickly. I don't know which question to ask first. Why and how? I'm a baron of many talents. Kinera rolls her eyes ostentatiously. Fancy word. I thought palace balls and parades were the proper entertainment for nobility. But rock climbing isn't too bad either. She just asked me to find an artifact. An artifact doesn't have to be a disc of an eclipse, does it? Of course, it was I who first told you about it. But I imagine us sitting cozy by the fire in your castle, your servants went off to collect it. But oh well. An adventure it is then. But it seemed our treasure has been stolen by that ugly gargoyle, so what are we supposed to do now? Let's fight it! Let's fuck it up! You do like 200 damage! Lead the way, I think it'll be an of fire to the situation. I'm gonna have to level her separately, aren't I? Yes, yes I am. Oh boy. She's a fire one. This, same basics, though. So, when I complete this, am I going to get them both as companions? Should I go off of intelligence? Dark Elementalist uses intelligence instead of her constitution modifier. Dark Elements is ways well bonus. Yeah. Do we not get a tidbit of insight on what the fuck a Dark Elementalist is? Soul power! Use the power of souls of others to protect herself from the dangers of burns. She can't choose to accept burn. If doing so would raise her total number of points above 3. However, the number of times per day equal to her intelligence modifier as a full round action. She can gather the souls of dead creatures with hit dice, some equal or higher to than her character level. When she does, some of her existing burn is unloaded on the departing souls, racking with unspeakable torment. She's gonna be evil, but reducing their current burn total by 1. The Dark Elementalist gains an attack damage from the bonus from Elemental Overflow based on how many times that day she has essentially used soul power to rack souls, rather than based on her current burn total. For instance, a 9th level Dark Elementalist who has used soul power 3 or more times during the course of the day would add +3 on bonus on attack rolls and +6 on damage rolls. Dark Elementalist does not gain a size bonus to physical abilities scores or a chance to ignore critical hits and sneak attacks from the Elemental Overflow. So, Kineticist but evil. Right?
Their life ends here.
What was that? Yeah, lawful evil. Oh, shit! Lady, you got a level. Like now. I can't do it in combat. Oh, no! I fucked up! No! Shit. Oh, well, you still do a dickload of damage, right? And it's made out of wood. God dang it, I have to fucking total power. Just casually take our sweet ding-dangled time to organize. What's this? Get started on fire. Increase heat damage? Right, because painful out whenever a creature hits you with an okay, so that's return damage. Your creature glowing from that land as per fairy fire. It's weird that it's not just called fairy fire, but whatever. You gotta use the Kitsune version. Whoosh. She has far less stuff to juggle. For now. Okay, this is gonna go poorly. Charge! What are you doing? Get away from there. What am I doing? Get in there!
Taste my
Flames! Just give me one. Bam. No. Oh god. Run! Run! Wait, I'm a paladin. I can do this thing. Challenge eats not evil.
Differently.
Help me! No! It is slower.
This is
Ah! Oh. That was it?
We should move.
Okay.
command me.
Huh. Okay then. I have a feeling at some point I'm gonna have to choose between them. What do we got? Yes! More bunny! Initiative. So I can double up on fire. Except this one doesn't have a one or the other. Like water did. Maybe it just makes it stronger by base. Blue Flame Blast. I guess that's the fire number 2. 1. Using Fire Blast or Composite Blast that include fire, add a elemental overflow bonus to the damage dealt. I don't know what elemental overflow is. I forgot. The Kinetic Blast normally adds double your elemental flow to these effects stack. persuasive, dreadful carnage. I guess. Kinetic blast. I don't know you hear. Foxfire infusion. You're lastly behind a flickering flame that reveals the target's location as per fairy fire for 1 minute. Really? That adds 2 burn to the spell? For a fucking fairy fire? Does fairy fire do more than reveal them? Does it, like, reduce their reflexes or some shit? Pale glow surrounds and outlines a subject. Outlined subject can shed a light as a candle. Creatures outlined by take a negative 20 penalty to all stealth checks. Outlined creatures do not benefit from the concealment normally provided by darkness. The second level or higher, magical darkness functions normally. Bird displacement and invisibility or similar effects. Light is 2, don't have any special effect on undead or dark-dwelling creatures vulnerable to light. I guess that seems a little weak for 2 whole burn points on top of whatever's already there. Can place ropes on the ground and a pillar centered anywhere within 50 feet of you, so fireball. Pillar affects all creatures with a 10 radius cylinder. But it's so bright that it blinds foes. Dazzle. Let's do fireball. You can flames around the next target until the next time your burn is removed. You're seeing flesh infusion activates. Any creature that strikes you is amount of fire equal to half your Kinetics level. I don't want any of these. I guess flame shield. There it is. Go get it. Yay. Let me see what we have here. Canary's tail dances just above the ground, giving away the Tiefling's excitement. She's obviously anxious to grab the disc of the eclipse, but waits for you to nod. Fine, take it. We had a deal. The girl quickly grabs the artifact with both hands. The very instant you hear a loud sound, like a clap, and Canary is enveloped in a cocoon of white light, which quickly turns to darkness. You hear voices whispering and interrupting each other. They seem to be speaking images, not natural words. Black, white, bound, split, indivisible. Just then, strange phenomena ends as quickly as it began. The darkness appears and Canary is standing just where she was, seemingly intact, but the disc in her hands is gone. Here we are. We just recovered the artifacts, and then you lost it already. Are you alright? What? Canary seems to barely hear you. Shakes her head a few times as she's emerging from a dream. Amazing, I didn't expect this. Listen, the artifact didn't disappear. I can feel it. It's part of me now, and I think I know how to use it. Whoosh. Kalika looks at you in complete astonishment. Ruford, what just happened? I was sleeping in the demi-plane, but this time I wasn't pulled out of it like usual. It was like hearing a voice. Kinera's voice. You two are going to drive me insane, I swear. Kinera and I recovered the Sea Eclipse and it affected in a strange way. So what I felt and heard was the influence of the disc. It's so strange. Kalika closes her eyes and stands still. Her dark hair moves in the wind, but nothing seems to happen for about a minute. And then without opening her eyes, she begins to move her hand. And yes, now I understand. Whoosh! Hello again! Ah, we're still here in Sorrowflow. So sweet my sister learned how to use our new ability so quickly. I was sure it would take her a year. I'm going to try and switch us again. Please tell her for me that she's a foolish goat. Your sister asked me to tell you that she misses you. Aww. Kalika looks even more stunned. I'm back again. I heard my sister calling to me. I felt it inside, just like my bond to the elemental forces. Now we can switch places whenever we wish. Sister asked me to tell her that you're a foolish goat. Your sister asked me to tell you to give you a nice big hug to the wonderful Baron who helped you so much. Yay! Hugs! Really? Kalika looks so sincerely surprised and a little embarrassed. I could, if you're comfortable with that. Can I hit on the devil? Chick. I'm perfectly comfortable. Kalika looks like with suspicion, then remarks, you're joking, aren't you? Aww. So now you can switch whenever you want to. Yes. Oh, there are so many thoughts in my head. It's a miracle that we found such a rare artifact that could help us. Perhaps Neth has planned this all along, and what we would do with this new gift. Now, my sister and I must decide how to divide the time we share. Kalika shakes her head. Yes, I'll think about all of this and many other things, but for now, I wish to thank you, Ruford. If a foreign outcast's gratitude means anything to you, you have it. And one more thing, I'd like to remain in your lands to help you with your quests and travels. Now that we can better control our switches, we don't have to keep running from one place to another. I think Canara will support my idea. What do you say? Yes! The beginning of a wonderful journey! Huzzah! So now she can go poof! Whoosh. Except, as far as I can tell, Kalika is a lot better than her sister. Probably because I forgot to slot the sister's abilities, though. Yeah, blue flame blast. How much damage does this do? Oh. What? I guess? Okay. That's a pretty cool character concept. It's a shame that one of them is vastly inferior. We can do 11 to 61 damage, or 48 to 148 damage. What? I don't know which to choose. Cool, I can spam the torrent one to go zaup at any time I want. Whoosh!
My skills are absolute.
Oh, she's gonna hit me. Okay, we're good. That wasn't that much treasure. Then again, this is made for level 5 characters. Twould seem. How do I free the elementals? The Empire once so great. Where is your strength? Does the same fate await us? No answer. Because you guys like a fucking statue.
Follow if you dare.
I'm pretty sure I need like Master Spell or something to free the elementals. Okay. Back to town. God damn it. Maybe we can do it this time, because we actually have damage. And lots of damage.
Let's make this quick.
Shit. That doesn't actually hit too far. Go nuts!
This will hurt.
I will endure.
Okay. They do switch places when one dies. Neat. So that's the drawback, is I can't always just permanently use one unless I keep them from dying horribly. It's, How do Do I draw souls? Can I slurp?
Sister,
Man!
crocodile is unpleasant.
A lot of help. A lot of help she was. That's one tough goblin. I think I did it 4 times. She did what? She killed 1 or 2 of them? Useful. See, fighting all those pissies of gargoyles was like just nothing compared to the outside world. She was not prepared.
Please, do tell me.
Okay, has fallen in battle, switching pains become available after the rest.
I'll take care of it.
So does that mean if they're dying a lot, we want to start with her so she dies and calls her sister, and then we can just keep healing her sister after she gets pelted in combat?
Adventures can wait.
We can rest when we're back at the castle. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to use her. She's a shitload of damage, though, but she's a shitload of single target damage, or killing her party with the line AoE. My usual party is what? Akunda is really good. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, probably stick with the old party. Tristan, the counselor, is at a complete loss. Think of no way to say the livestock. The indignation of the starting people knows no bands. Thanks, Tristan. Look, you tried, Tristan. It's okay. Treasure hunters ridiculous. Ridicule the notion that they discover belongings. Yeah, the discovery belongs to translated part. Triumph! Yay! It's not all bad news. They don't propose and personally intervene, and many arrests and trials followed. People, now free of the greedy guards, are satisfied by the advisor's stern and fair measures. Success! Appears that curses are mysterious, little understood magic phenomenon that can have devastating effects on their victims, but of course, their power is virtually unknown. Perhaps it would be well to keep an eye open for any other curses we might encounter. Research has increased our understanding of divine magic. Okay, so that doesn't really do anything other than give me divine stuff then, huh? Hopefully we don't need Casil for anything, although I think his thing can be... anything he can do can be done by... what's her... not paladin face. As well. I don't have anything to do anymore. Except for these, but I don't really want to commit my dudes to days and days of... Actually, this is... Never mind! Trade agreement, huh. 60 days to solve it. 60 days, 45 days, 20 days. Yeah. Let's do this one. So now I have events that have started up. And I think they came into play literally the day after, which fucking sucks. Oh well. Rank 3! Yay! Official ceremony will be held, but refuse to participate in the wedding preparations. Okay. What, Did I miss the date? Because I was... Here's the consequences of the agreement with Joseph Salamis. Seems to have been less profitable than initially thought. The payment that Restov's building guild is demanding for their services is unduly high. It's required 90 fucking days. It will require time to reserve. Let's make sure we don't have any terrible, super bad things. White deer with bloody antlers are seen in the forest. Could be a sign of a rat sent by Russell himself. Whatever lies behind these stories, but no, it's just the season where the fuzz comes off and it looks terrible, but it's fine. There you go. You're a priest of a rat still. Herbalists. Region is rich in natural resources but lacking in manpower. A group of foreign merchants begs permission to gather local herbs with another rare ingredients, which we can sell for a hefty price at home. To secure this permission, they'd be willing to pay a fee to the treasury. Okay. Go there. Do that. Faith and loyalty. The subject of the Baron pledges their undying loyalty and support. It's an opportunity to proceed. Yay. Let's do Creston. He's got lots of dude. Ouch! It's worth it. Okay, so I don't think I should do any of these where I have to be out of commission for 14 whole fucking days, except any time other than the beginning of the month. I also think I remember the last time we left off, I had just gotten like all of the extra advisors. Or at least these two other ones. Yeah. Some more advisors. Yay, good. Nice, go me. Alright, let's go do Barbarian ladies stuff. Sounds like it'll be fun.
I do what I must.
I like resting. I love this game. So good. Alright, I picked up some magical stuff. Did we get identified? Armor +1. It's kind of garbage. Wander fireballs! There you go. Wait, you can't use the Good Hope Wand? It's arcane? Alright. Oh, cool. It's not trying to sell my diamonds and diamond dust anymore. Good patch. 10 out of 10. Is anybody... I guess if I do a taker, I'll give her... Oh god, do they have separate equipment? Ah! No, that's terrifying. Wait. What?
I have no need for this.
I suppose their equipment transpositions as well, then? Probably. That's nice. Okay. Let's go. It's a good game. I like it a lot. Okay, no. What was my usual party? You. All nice and in order. We got buffs, healing, damage, AoE damage. And a shitload of it, because I just spec Jubilos into nothing but more and more bombs. There's so many bombs. And they don't hurt us either, I don't think. Or do they? Pretty sure they don't. Because I remember just going ham with them. Lizard folk. I've never encountered hostile lizard folk before in this. Except for when I fucked up trying to find the will-o-wisp in the village, and I think I had to kill one. Or four. They're in a better place now. Don't worry.
A clever ploy.
Yeah! There's a lot of bombs. Bombs.
I shall end this suffering.
You should have run!
Oh, they're so weak. Oh, I feel bad now. Can I stop healing myself when I don't need it? Oh, I feel bad now. Since they didn't immediately aggro, could I have turned around and walked away? Rest in peace, lizard bros. Oof. Windy. I still love how awesome the elementals look. Oh, that's an elder. Is anybody dying? Jubilas is kind of hurting. Run, halfling! You're a gnome. Run, gnome! I have a lot of bombs. Boom. It does a shitload of damage too. And he chucks 2. Bang. Aw, Akundeo's doggy fell over.
May we have a moment of respite?
Yeah, sure. Jubilos needs his bombs back for all the murder that's gonna go on here in a sec. I don't think I want to use rations. We can hunt and take the extra time. Or just good hunters. So that's nice. Barbarians. Oh, Mary, she has the nerve to show her face among us again. Save yourselves! It's them again! Oh no! Who? And can I murder them? Skeletons! Hell yeah! Fuck them up. It's okay, I'm a paladin. So these are magical, disappearing skeletons, eh? As soon as you approach the camera, bright-eyed girl in a long skirt runs up to Amira and gives her a big hug. Amira, you're really alive! Oh, the girl sobs and wipes her eyes. Everyone said you were killed by the giants, but I always believed you survived, and nobody found your body. Amira, I've missed you so much. There now, stop crying. I'm alive, alive and well. You know nothing can beat me. Here, meet each other. And I like this is Baron Ruford. She's like you. Or wait, he's something like a new chief for me now. Ruford, this is Nalik. She's the only decent person in my whole lousy tribe. Don't say that. Yes, the elves are mean to you, but you shouldn't blame the whole tribe. Having wiped your eyes, Nalik presses her hand against the cheeks of her chest and bows to you. I am Nalik, Songkeeper of the Six Bears. You must meet the rule of the lands. You must be the ruler of these lands. I was about to say, it's like, me, I am the ruler. No, my eyes are just shit. Forgive us for intruding upon your dominion, but wait, really? You're really Songkeeper now? That's great! Since when? Oh, she's actually happy. I always wanted to be one. While you were learning to fight, I learned the legends. While you were training with the sword, I learned the tambourine. But I was initiated during your funeral feast, Amiri. When we were saying all goodbye to you and your party. As I sang out the funeral pyre, my heart broke in pain. Desna whispered to me and told me how I could turn this pain into power. Even the rocks and stones cried over the fallen. And then they heard my song that night. So through great grief, her sorcery bardy powers came forward. So you're a bard? Great, me too. We should share some songs when we have the time. You can tell us what they sing in your tribe, and I'll tell you all about Amiri's feats. I'd like that. Cool! See, your old friends. It's gonna be your sister. Okay, like sisters. And then, Mr. McAssholeface, right? An old gray-haired barbarian with tattooed face enters her. Nylak, who are you chatting with? Who are you? Wait! He looks closer at Amiri's face, then suddenly starts to yell, pointing his crooked finger at her. You, pariah freak! Freak. After all you did, you still have the nerve to come and show your ugly face here? You're pretty far away from wherever here was. Chieftain Akaya, this is Baron Ruford. We're in his lands now. Please soften your heart. Maybe he can help us. A baron? That's something like a chieftain, right? You don't look like one. Bitch, do you see my tattoos and nipple piercings? I'll fuck you up! I am Aika, chief of the Six Bears tribe, and I need you to give me this dirty scumbag. Choose your words carefully, barbarian. You and your tribe are guests. He did start yelling at me. I can be pouty at him. Sounds like you're not too clever, so I'll speak the language you understand. One more rude word, and I'll punch your rotten teeth down your throat. What do you mean by need? Mira is no longer one of your tribe. She is with me now. So if you need something from her, you'll have to speak to me first. Guess we'd rather be guests in the abyss in this hole, but we had to come by and I'll tell you why we're here. That doesn't mean you're not guests, ass fuck. For the dawn of time, our tribe lived in the old ways. Everyone had a place, a job to do. Men crafted and went hunting, women bore children and kept the huts clean. These are the ways set by our ancestors, and we did not change it. Sounds pretty sexist, boy. It's the current year. But then this upstart girl wanted to match herself against the men. She passed the warrior's initiation, she went hunting, but there's truth in the saying, nothing good comes from a woman with a sword. Neighboring tribes laughed at us. Look, there's a second chieftain in the tribe. Soft chieftain, girl chieftain. Must be the end of the 6 bears. And they were right, she brought disaster upon our whole tribe. Soft chief. They really couldn't find a better nickname for this brontosaurus than Soft. I love Jubilost. Or does the tribe consist only of giants? I mean, it's obviously not true, unless gender stereotypes have having a serious impact on the perception of reality. Yeah, Amiri's like fucking tall as shit, isn't she? Once a gang of giants came to our land, they scared our prey, attacked our huntsmen, so we decided to deal with them. We sent a group, and she went along. For a long time, we waited for this group to return, then went searching for them even longer, but all we found were their dead bodies. The giants killed them all, except for her. So you mean she fucked them up and you blamed her for it? And then things got even worse. Have you seen these monsters? Evil spirits send them. The ghosts of a giant. He's the one who chased us from our land. He chased us all the way through Numeria. Even now, he's somewhere nearby. Maybe he's just over that hill. He chases us, kills our people, and always says the name, "Bring the thief to me, find Amiri." Oh, that's a bit different. The chieftain turns to Amiri, his face red with anger. He shouts, slobbering in her face, "Now you understand? That's what your dreams have cost us. You brought the curse upon our tribe, pariah. Now hand me your weapons and get yourself to the women's hut. That is your place. It always was and always will be. We'll feed you to the ghost, and maybe then he'll leave us alone. And at least you'll atone for your tiny part of your guilt." I ain't stopping her. In reply, Amir headbutts the chieftain's face. I don't want to say finish him off, but I want to watch silently, breaking his nose with a sickly crunch, paying no heed to Nilex's squeal, and glowering in anger. She leaps upon him, punches the old man's face. The chieftain spits blood and struggles to speak. Amir grabs her sword, realizing that a murder will quickly follow. Yeah, I don't want him to die. Amir raises her sword. Aika shuts his eyes, but the final blow never comes. Mary sheathes her sword, punches the chieftain on the ground, and spits at him. "Get lost out of my sight, you scumbag. Next time I see you, I won't stop at words." "I'm proud of you, Amir. Returning the sword to the sheath and avoiding bloodshed. That is a true feat not many are capable of." "Yeah, Tristan. Oh, get lost. This isn't a time for any of your lectures." Nalek helps the defeated chieftain stand up and takes him to the nearest hut. The rest of the barbarians hurried away, hiding themselves from Amir's anger. Panting heavily and swaying like a drunk, Amiri approaches you and puts her bloody hand on your shoulder. "That old goat said some evil spirit must be somewhere nearby. Let's go." We find him and we kill him, and then we make them go all the way back to where they came from. I don't owe to them nothing, and never. I don't want to see them ever again. Then why did we come here? Oh, one of them died. Oh no. Oh look, a ghost.
Go down!
He was right. Right nearby. Time for murder. Oh, she has a giant sword that she's not even using. Because I found a better one. Unless it's upgraded now. Nope, it's still +1. What do we got? +1, +2, and flaming. Yeah. You don't have to change your weapon, I just switched the slot. It's mechanics. Fucking Jubilost and his bombs. Poof, poof, poof. Suddenly a legion of skeletons ain't so bad.
I need a challenge.
I love the alchemist. He's so good. What's this? Frost Great Axe +1. It's still just a +1. But, you know, 1d12 or 2d6. Yeah, 4 to 19. I thought so. Why did it say 2 to 19? Did I go with the wrong one? No? Maybe I read it wrong. Maybe I'm going crazy. Heavy armor +2. No one uses that but me. And mine is so good. Will increase the movement speed by 10. It's an enhancement point that doesn't stack with other effects. Give it to me. Yes. Oh, that's perfect. Now I can be speedy even in full play. Why can't I do the me?
Time to act.
Swoosh.
Follow if you dare.
Yeah. Now what? You want to go talk to your little sister lady? Look, your ghost is dead. Hi. That's it. We're done with you, your evil spirit. We cut him to pieces and cast him to the wild. You didn't even try to speak with him? Amiri, you've already fought and killed him many times. It's no use. He always comes back. Oh, Amiri, why do you always slash first and think later? Can I kill him multiple times for sweet loot each time? Think about it. And what was I supposed to do? Lay on the ground for him? Let him eat me? Amiri's right. There was no time to talk. Desno, why are you punishing me? Okay, Amiri's predictable, but what about you, Chieftain? You must realize every deal starts with a negotiation. You could have at least tried. Amiri, I had hoped so much that after we found you, everything would be better. What should we do now? Well, if he keeps coming back, he might be a lich. You know what we do to liches around here? In my paladin kingdom? Spank them. You know, like something come up, speak, I can't hear. Uh-oh. You like matches or anger? I'll tell you what I don't like. You left me. Thanks to you, I realized that a woman can do something bigger than scraping hides and cooking stew. I hoped you would become chieftain, and I'd be your advisor, and together we'd change the ways of this tribe. But instead, you just disappear without even saying goodbye. I had nothing left to do but become Aika's advisor, who led this tribe through the whole of Numeria. Who do you think? Who negotiated with the other tribes? And who lived in the women's hut at all this time, serving dinner to the chieftain? Now that we found you, you ruined everything. Now the chieftain is angry, he's bound to do stupid things, and I won't be able to talk him out of it. Our tribesmen will die, Amiri, all because of your itchy fists. Silence! Congratulations, Amiri, now you're just like a real man from the Six Bears. You only think about yourself, you use your fists whenever whether they're needed or not, and you leave it to the women to sort out your mess. So that's how you talk now, huh? You wanted me to tell you why I smashed the old mushroom's face? And why I fled? Well, I'll tell you. Listen, you wanted it. The war party I went with, you think we went to fight the giants? I thought that too. I was so happy I was a fool. We didn't get there to kill giants. They were there to kill me. Yeah, that makes sense. They thought the giants would eat me up, and then they wouldn't have to get their hands dirty. But I came back, alive and with this sword. I thought no one would dare to say that Amiri wasn't a real fighter. But they just laughed in my face and said that if the giants didn't kill me, the frost would. And then they left me alone in the wilderness without food or tent. And then I understood why. When I saw what this hut was for, it was then, for the first time in my life, I felt real rage. Yes, Nelek, you turn your don't you turn away now. Look me in the eyes. I killed them all with this sword. I'm not a thief, Nilek. I'm much worse. I'm a kinslayer. And you know what? I don't care. They deserved it. Our whole damn tribe can go into the dragon's maw. And me too? What? Do I deserve to die too? Should I go to the dragon's maw too? No, you... That's not what I meant. You're not like them. I'm a part of this tribe, Amiri, and if you don't want to help save me, you'd better leave. I'll manage without you. I'll ask the Tiger Lords for help. Amiri spits on the ground and grabs her hand in the iron grip and drags you away without saying another word. Wow. That was insightful. So, I think we fucked up. But we'll take it as it comes. I don't think there was any other way I could have done that. Because they did, the giant did immediately hostile.
May we have a moment of respite?
Yes, Tristan. In my royal bedchambers. Maybe together if you want, baby. No, Tristan's too pure for that. He'll not be corrupted by sins of the flesh. Oh my god, the bunny familiar trots around. That's adorable.
but I must.
Okay. Now we got a lot of time to kill. Forest Fae. Amazing news, one of the reasons peasants claim that a benevolent Fae have blessed their crops and helped treat their animals and live with them as neighbors is certainly worth investigating. Okay. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything left to do on the map because I've explored all the areas and the only places left to explore are across the rivers where I can't go because there's pirates, and then getting to Varnhold, just they don't let me. The region is rich in natural resources but lacking any manpower. A group of foreign merchants, yeah. The buyers were able to forage a good deal with the foreign visitors. And the earth is bearing fruit. The treasury is being filled and everyone's happy. Yay. Bloody antlers, yeah. It was revealed to the high priest in a dream that a local cleric of Erastil fell in love with a young peasant girl and killed her fiancé in a jealous rage. The god's followers found the dead body in the forest, brought the murderer to justice, and Erastil's good graces were restored. Spooky. Everyone was quick to organize a visit. The Mivani ambassador. There's an ambassador? During a fair amount of attention, they continue to leisurely appearance to the gathered onlookers and impress the guests. I think they throw a party. Is the idea there? All right, which one of you needs it the most? Up to 3, up to 3, up to 3, up to 1. Yay. Curator hired bards and tried to organize a concert for the natives of the First World. They did not enjoy the people's music. Well, particularly the long-gone dwarven settlers began restoration again. We made progress in the restoration work. A region upgrade featuring the fortress is now available. Oh, right. I gotta actually go to the other region places, don't I? Ooh. I should save for that. Do that next one. Man's best friend! Give me a dog. Some distributive vendors offer a litter of puppies found in a troll cave. Oh god, they're troll dogs. The whelps may grow into fine hounds unless they tear their masters to pieces. Bring them to me! I want troll puppies! Give them to me. The Gambler. A Fae came to visit this region. He seemed to love gambling more than life itself. He tempts people into playing with him and then squeezes them dry. Fae is already dragging a cart full of gold he's won, and someone has to... It's time someone stops him before he branks up the whole region. Jubilost? Shit. He's, at a commission. For, like... Oh, no. Well, we're getting bled dry. I don't think I'm gonna get any more. I want to do the region thing. Yeah, it requires me there too. Let's do it with the bard! Artisans of the Common found in the Common Land several famous craftsmen expressed a desire to something. Huzzah! Oh, I can take that region now too. Ooh. My kingdom, it grows. Man's best friend. Some disreputable vendors were suspicious, so they agreed to a deal, but then arrived with a squad of guards. The vendors turned out to be part of a smuggler's network. Yeah, can I have the troll puppies, though? Yeah. I can't assign an advisor. Jubilost is AWOL. Curator needs your help. Advise once those matters are the Barbarians' future. To the throne room, and I'll be right back. My food is here. I heard it screamed faintly at me from the kitchen. Because my roommate can't be bothered to tell me in person and doesn't care if it just sits on the countertop and gets cold and moldy and rotten and gross. I guess. Okay. Chinese food. My respects, Your Grace, the storyteller bows. Sorry to disturb you, but there is an important issue concerning my responsibilities. As a curator, I cannot help but notice that the level of education in your barony is abysmal. Many citizens don't know how to read, and they send their children out not to study, but to work from dawn to dusk. We must break this vicious cycle. Make the first step. Order the opening of village schools, or at least contact the priests who are educated enough to teach their congregation reading, writing, and natural science. Of course, this will require no little investment, but the results will justify any expense. We open schools. I don't want my land to be inhabited by a bunch of uneducated bumpkins. Yeah! Yeah! We can build it into a bastion of science. And fazed by the awkward sound, Boken searches through his bag for quite a while. Finally, he pulls out a sizable brown paper bag. There you go. A little something from old Boken. Potion of protection from arrows, potion of eagle splendor, and protection from fire. Anything else particular, let me know. I'm not sure. I'll just go home and think of something myself. My bones ache. Thank you. You may go. My pleasure. Boken gives you a sideways look, then turns it to the ceiling. I hope that no one throws it away or leaves it to rot in some old chest. Oh well. I'll sell it. Someone will use it, just probably not me. I am happy to see you, almost worthy one. A new gift and stories await you. Please accept this fine item that has been crafted according to the tradition of the Vudrani craftsmanship. Even in the impossible kingdom, possessing something so precious would inspire awe and envy. Thank you. I got something called the Persecutor. I'm glad they relate any story from my homeland that inspired me to create this, but alas, due to another pressing matter, I must take my leave sooner than I would like. Give me a sec. I keep calling it the Commulands, but we heard it in voice in the DLC, and it's Camelands. What's my fortune today? You're always welcome in any gathering. Bet your fucking ass I am. I'm like the nicest person most people will meet. Crunchy. Fortune cookie. Yeah. I need to raise them to ones to up. So okay. To unlock the other advisor slot, I have to get a certain other advisor, like one of the core group, to like level 2. Might be Lindsay. No. 375. I have -3. Oh, that's cool. So I can go into deficits to fund special opportunity stuff. That's nice. Eh. Oh, okay. Does it go up again? Is there ways to the castle in the audience? Please tell me it goes up again. I don't want my kingdom to die. Here we go. Idris Hanbaki. I'm wearing fancy clothes with delicate features and perfect posture gives you a precisely measured bow. Your Grace, allow me to introduce myself. I am Idris Hanvaki. I'll beg you to give me a moment of your precious time. Thank you for having me with your visit. The pleasure. Surprising expression appears on the young man's face, but he conceals it behind a polite smile. Such flawless courtesy. I can see you are a true noble, unlike some impostor from the River Kingdoms. Let me be straight to the point of my visit. It is a sign of the utmost importance. A tragedy has brought me here. One has been living with my family for a while, perhaps one that has already come to pass, you see. Your Grace, 2 months ago, my elder brother, Tomrin Hanvaki, went missing. After leaving Gralton, where our family resides, he headed northwest. His destination, we found out later, was the village called Varnhold, but he's never arrived there. Your capital is the last place he was last seen alive. Come here, execute him. Oh no. We don't know where he is or whether he's still alive. Our poor father is losing his head in grief. I'm surprised that, like, the execute thing isn't, oh, well, you'll lose your actual head, unlike your father. Come on. Come on. Seize the opportunity. Make the pun. Here's almost something about the fate of my brother not getting internal out. Our family, no matter how venerable, has always tried our spirit of adventurousness. If you will, in our blood, a thirst for risk of exploit. Each generation has at its own daredevil who left all beyond and went chasing after some ghostly treasures, completely ignoring the tears of his loved ones. I'm afraid this family curse has befallen my brother now. If only I knew exactly what he was looking for, or where exactly he was going. Sadly, I've only managed to learn the name of the same village out in the middle of nowhere, Varnhold. Ain't a village no more, buddy. Along with the fact that my brother never arrived. Let's see what I can do. So I gotta go to Varnhold and snoop. God damn it. That's a really freaking good comma. We just don't have a monk. Period. We don't even have, like, we haven't even found a monk. The only monk was in the DLC. Walnut shrimp. It's beautiful. Glorious. How do I increase my thing? I have good stats, except for espionage. Need more points. Yay! Now will you not be troubled, please? See, they're -2 to all varying checks. How do I... Yeah, how do I fucking raise that shit? Hang on. Pathfinder, Kingmaker, raise barony, stability. How? So, you know, there's a hidden barony suit that I'm calling unrest that isn't very well explained in the game. Barony level stability increases anytime the barony stats go into negatives. Your BP, as it turns out, is a stat and something will lower it. How do I fucking raise it? How to raise unrest. Okay, how to lower unrest. Each time you enter a new crisis phase in the main story, you'll require a higher stability score to keep unrest under control. That's not it. What do you want to call this? Yeah, it says unrest. Yeah. Anyways, it's been almost my 3 hours. And we've done a lot. And I want to eat. And not, like, smack you all with my lip noises in the face. So, I'm going to call it good here for now. Thank you all for watching. I will be back tomorrow for more goodness. And maybe we'll figure out, in the meantime, how the fuck to raise that shit. So, have a good night. See you tomorrow.